Alright, what up YouTube? It's Doomnyc here. Instead of waiting for the rarities and stuff to come out for the TCG, I thought I would just review a few cards for the new set. Galactic Overlord comes out May 8th. The set looks pretty good. I mean, to be quite honest, you know, depending on what you're playing, it looks pretty decent, so I would definitely suggest that you guys pick it up. I'm probably going to pick up a few boxes maybe, but you know, it all depends. So there's just a couple of cards that I want to talk about. So yeah, let's get started. The first card is Cardi. I don't know if you guys have seen the anime, but in the anime this card's pretty broken, and well, in real life it's actually pretty broken. So let's see. Cannot be special summoned. Okay, granted. During your main phase 1, if this card was normal summoned during the turn, you contribute it to draw 2 cards and enter your end phase. You cannot special summon monsters during this turn. I mean, this is just flat out awesome. First off, you tribute himself after he's normal summoned to draw 2. Granted, you go into your end phase, so you can't set cards or whatever, but you can always set stuff before you use his effect. I mean, that's just pretty awesome. You can't special summon during the turn. Okay, that's fine. If you're using, let's just say like Empty Jar or a stall deck or a burn deck, this is just free cards in your hand. Like, this is just too good. I definitely see this card getting banned. You know, anytime a draw card is like free of charge, like this is pretty much free of charge, yeah, that draw card's gonna get hit. So for this, it's just way too good. Next card we've got Light Ray Sorcerer. So this is the only Light Ray I'm reviewing right now. Basically because, you know, you guys already know about the Light Ray stuff. You know, it's going to be very popular. As you can see the picture, he looks just like Chaos Sorcerer, except like a light version. And basically, his effect is almost the same. You got to have 3 or more banished light monsters to special summon him. And then, once per turn, you can shuffle one of your banished light monsters into your deck to target one face-up monster on the field and banish that target. And obviously he can't attack the turn. So, I mean, this is pretty awesome. You know, especially like if you've been removing stuff like Eclipse Wyverns or stuff for Chaos Sorcerer or Blackluster Soldier. This guy can be brought on the field relatively easy. I definitely see this guy getting a lot of play, like a ton of play. Is he going to get play in Agents? Maybe. With removing stuff from Master Hyperion, you know, that's the most obvious choice. Lightsworn, maybe, you know. So these guys are going to be really good, I think, in my opinion. Okay, next we go to Absorb Jar. This card is busted. Flip, destroy all set spell and trap cards on the field. Then each player draws cards equal to the number of cards destroyed by this effect. This turn you cannot set cards. Well, if you set him and the opponent attacks it and it gets flipped, you get the effect and you don't have to worry about this turn. You can't set anything because you wouldn't be setting anything on your opponent's turn anyway. Now, as far as you destroying all set spell and trap, that's just ridiculous. I don't know what Konami was thinking about when they made this card. Like, when I looked over this set, this was like the first card that I was like, oh, another jar card. And I looked at it, I was like, yep, broken. So, you know, if you have like no cards on set on the field and they have a bunch, granted they get to destroy a couple of things, but you know, I mean, and draw, you know, they get to draw a few cards, I should say, but you get to destroy like a lot of back row. I don't know, it just seems crazy to me that they would make something like this. Is this card ban worthy? Probably. I mean, everybody's going to be playing this format then, Afterward, it's going to go down to 2 or 1, and then probably 2 formats later, it'll get banned. So this card's ridiculous. I don't know what Konami was thinking when they made it. Next, we got Flame Tiger. This card seems to be really, really good. During your draw phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card instead of conducting your normal draw. If this card is special summoned this way, banish it when it leaves the field. Well, guess what? I mean, first off, you don't have to worry about it getting banished, because if you end up summoning a level 4 with this in the beginning, then you just succeed into a rank 4, and then when you discard, you just throw it to the graveyard. So again, you get to keep using it over and over and over. This card's pretty broken as well. It's very, very good. I definitely see a lot of people using this card, not to mention 1800 beat stick. So that's very, very good. Next card we got Night Shot. This is probably like one of the most talked about cards in the set, only for the fact that it's just that good. Target one set spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy that target. Your opponent cannot activate that target in response to this card's activation. So, you know, anything your opponent has, Phoenix Wing Blast, well, if Trapdoshi was still legal, you know, so you don't have to worry about first turn plays, Mind Crush, you know, different chainable compulse. If you play this, that's it. You target the card, and if it was chainable, it's too bad. Sorry, guy, you lose. This card is just way too good. If it was a quick play, this card would obviously be banned like immediately, but it's a regular spell. I definitely see this going to 1 by the time the next ban list rolls around, because this card is just way, way too good. So right for now, I think people should definitely run like 2 or 3 of these in their main decks, or at least side, because it's just that good. Next, we got Compensation of Evolution. This is more stuff for Evils. Evils is becoming like a very, very interesting deck. It's really good as it is right now, and they're just getting more support, making the deck even better. If this is a continuous spell, and once per turn, if a monster is special summoned by an evil tile monster, then you can target one card in the field and destroy that target. This is obviously very good, because if you have this face up on the field and then you special summon by an evil tile's effect, like tributing the Josho for evil force, or you know, enemy controller, this card's effect goes off and you get to destroy one. So that's like +1s all day long. This card's really, really good. I definitely see this card being played. Next up, we've got XYZ Unit. It's about time, Konami. It's about time. We've gotten Xyz now for what, 3 or 4 sets? 3 sets, and you know, we definitely needed a card that would give back material. So this one is an equip spell. You equip it to an XYZ. It gains 200 attack times its rank. Okay, that's all good and everything. If you would activate an effect by detaching an XYZ material, you can treat this card as one of those XYZ materials. So now all of a sudden your Evilzar Dolkas and your Utopias and all this stuff get an extra, you know, material to discard. That's pretty awesome. This card's going to be very good in my opinion. Next up, we've got Storm. This card's not that good, but it's worth mentioning just because it's called Storm for a reason. It's kind of like Heavy Storm, but not as good. Destroy all spell or trap cards you control. Afterwards, destroy spell and trap cards your opponent controls up to the number of destroyed spell or trap cards so that you destroyed. So basically, if you have 2 set and your opponent has 2 set and you play this, you clear the field. Obviously, it's a -1 no matter how you look at it. So that in essence is not good. Obviously Heavy Storm is way better because Heavy Storm can plus you to death. But this card's not terribly bad. I mean, if you play trap cards that when they get destroyed your opponent has to discard or destroy stuff, then especially this might be good in like a scrap deck if you're playing those traps where they have to destroy their own stuff if it gets destroyed, like that coffin card. I can't remember what it's called, but Dark Coffin or something. Well, anyway, then this card can be pretty decent. But for now, this card's not going to get any play. So just in case you guys were wondering if this card was good or not, I don't give it Doom NYC's seal of approval. So that's that card. And finally, the last card I'm going to be reviewing is Spiritual Light Art Hijri, if that's how you say it. It's a trap card. Tribute one light monster you control to target one of your banished monsters. So it's not restricted to targeting a light banished monster. It's any banished monster. Your opponent can reveal one trap card in their hand to negate this card's effect. Otherwise, special summon this target. This is obviously very good. I mean, if you're playing Rabbit, you can remove the Rabbit from play after using his effect, and then you can summon like a Thunder King, tribute the Thunder King, get the Rabbit back, and then do a whole bunch of broken stuff. Will this card see play? Probably will. How good will it be? I don't know, because your opponent just has to reveal a trap card to negate it, but at the same time, if your opponent reveals their hand, you get to see their hand, so that's obviously a plus. And then if they don't have a trap, then you get to get the remove from play monster. So this is more than likely a boost to Chaos, also a boost to Dino Rabbit. So that's pretty good. This card's probably going to be okay. So those are the cards so far that I'm reviewing for Galactic Overlord. Obviously, I'm going to do a couple videos once the rarities come out, but those are the few cards that I wanted to review right now. So let me know what you guys think about the set. Tell me what you guys think about Absorb Jar, because that card is extremely broken and it will get banned eventually, in my opinion. So that's about it, guys. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. And until next time, YouTube, peace.